that's a little better. Okay, let's get right. Pulse and go away. Welcome to the dojo. It's Monday night. Ready to get started. Let's go. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, cross, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, forward and back, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, sideways. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, hands up, forward and back. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, sheet, touch, knee, sun, she, go, rope, hands stop. Arms forward, big circles, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, reverse rope, sheet, touch, good, Jew, one arm forward, one arm back. Hitch, knee, sun, she, go, reverse rope, sheet, touch, good, Jew, and arms outside, ready, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew, hands on hips, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, reverse, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Good. Now you're going to go leg up like that. Not trying to do a kick or anything, just lift your knee up to your shoulder. So you're going to go shoulder in front, tap the foot on the ground, shoulder to the side. So touch it in the front, touch it on the side. Hands up, left foot, ready, hitch, knee, other foot, sun, she, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew, hitch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Good. Sheet, go. Knees out, down and up. Ready? Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Last hand. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup. Really last hand. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup. Down low. Come on, Shannon, get down there. Good. Back straight and up. Toes in, heels out. You go over. Breathe. Ready, hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Left side. And hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Other side. Ready? Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Back to center. Grab both ankles. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. And up. Now, from there, hands on knees, and you're going to push your shoulder down and look up over the other shoulder like that. Ready? Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Switch it. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. Now, grab the ankles and push the knees out with your elbows. Push your hips forward and head up. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rook, sheet, touch, coup, Jew. And out. Now hands on floor, split as far as you can go. As you go. Well, school's out. Wow. You know, it's a definitely unprecedented times, and we're just going to make the best of it. So we're going to keep training. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep improving. We're working out how we're going to do testing, okay, which is going to be interesting. And we're not going to stop. So just keep on going. And we want our dojo to keep going, of course, just like all businesses. This is going to be a rough time, and your support, your continued, focus on your training, it's going to help us keep the doors open and keep things going. So keep practicing. Remember that the hardest part about getting the black belt is just staying on the path. Right now, our path has obstacles. So we just have to get through the obstacles. All right, and then walk it back. Have a seat. All right. In fact, I can hardly see anybody. It means you're on the floor. That's good. All right. Now go forward and try to press your body to the ground. Remember, try to push your stomach and chest forward as you go, so that you're trying to fold your body in half. And keep your head up, chin out toward the front. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. Now go over to the left-hand side, hand inside, reach over the top, try to grab your toes. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. And switch the other side. Ready? And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. Back to center. Grab both ankles and pull forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. Up. Good. And release the energy. Yeah. All right. Now fold one leg in and over top, pigeon stretch. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. Switch sides, other side. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. Good. Back up to center. All right. Now, toilet paper. All right. So you got your 5 rolls. He's going to be your training partner. Okay. Let's make it a little bit fun, a little bit different. All right. So here's what you got to do. Find if you've got the couch, if you've got something to hold your feet down, if you've got another person, hold your feet down, break. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do some sit-ups. Okay, so these are going to do the squats. That's squat people. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to grab a roll, I'm going to go back and put it over my head, and then come back up and put that over my head, but I got to put it on top of the other roll, and then put this on top of that roll, and then the next one on top of that roll, and then the next one on top of that roll. Okay, and then I come up and do more rolls, and it felt great. So now I can do that. And put 1, 2 like this. Okay, all right, let's try that. And retrieve my rolls here. There we go. Okay. Anybody laughing? I hope so, because this should be fun. All right, ready? Here we go. And ich, ni, san, shi, go. And one more out there. Yeah, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju. All right, round 2. Ich, ni, Uh-oh, son. Sheep. Go. Good. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ready. Rope. Sheep. Hutch. Coop. Chew. Ah. How's that? All right. Good job. All right. I made little totem poles there. Okay. Now you put it in front, and now you don't have to be stacked necessarily on this one. Might be easy, kind of like that. All right. So what's going to happen now? We're going to do some push-ups. And on each push-up, you got to move the roll over to the other side. And then we get all 5 on that side, and then we got to move them to this side. Okay? So kind of start with my hands, one on this, over here, one over here, and move for push-ups. Ready? And so we're going to go like this, down, up, and then move a roll. Down, up, move another roll. Down, up. Okay? All right, let's do it. Ready? And go. Down, up, move a roll. Down, up, move another roll. Down, up, a third, down, up. We came up with this. Down, up, and now we're going to go the other way. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last one. Down, up. Ah. All right. Good one. All right. Enough rolls for tonight. Pull up paper towels. All right. So the objective tonight is to review kata. And for some of you who learn new kata. So as we go through them, we're going to try to go slow. I'm going to do each kata myself twice. And then the first time, we're going to go through it kind of slow, me facing you. The second time, we're going to try something different. And I'm actually going to turn around and face the opposite direction. And that way, we'll be doing the kata together. You're not having to look at the screen and mirror me, or I mirror you. We'll be doing it exactly the same way, facing the same direction. So, we'll see if it works, see if it helps. Okay, so we're going to start with the Pinyan Kata. So we'll start with Pinyan Nidan. Okay, so Sui, back up a little bit. Kata, Pinyan Nidan.
Pinyan Nidan.
Okay, first move. Turning the foot, sliding the other one back, turning to a cat stance. Big washidachi, hands crossed, right hand on top. Coming up, block elbow. Elbow block, over the top, hammer fist. Stepping in, sudachi, knees into it, and punch. Right, look over the shoulder, turn. Gedambara, down block. Coming back, Renoji-dachi, natural stance. In circle, up with the elbow, down. Step up, sudachi, punch again. Down the middle. Ich, gedambara. Knee, high block. Now I gotta do the kata shuffle step. All right, we're gonna be doing a lot of that tonight. Ready, san, and yeah. Now that's not a high block, that is your sashite. That's a high block with a punch on the end of it. So the high block sashite comes in like so. All right, and you're trying to block and hit them together. Then wait, back leg comes around, looking over the shoulder. Gedambara. And sudachi punch. Other side. Look, gedambara. Sudachi punch. Look to the back, to the rear, position, and down block. Step forward, sliding leg, punch. Step, slide in, punch. I gotta back up, I'm gonna be in the pool area. Ready? Step, slide in, punch. Sudachi again. One more step, slide in, punch, ki. All right, from there, and one hand on the top of the other. Step, and Shutoburai, Shibarachi. 45-degree angle. Stepping at 45, stepping on the same line. Shutoburai here, then look over the shoulder, watch the foot. In, out, turn. And one more, knee, like so. And step back to doi, keeping my eyes there. 1, 2, 3. City, escape, red. Let's, all right, good. Couple of things. Your sliding leg step, what is called Dori Ashi, sliding leg, go the distance like a front stance, and then slide up, but don't raise up. Okay, keep the knees in. This is the time to squeeze. Okay, squeeze in the legs, the hips, front of the legs, your torso, everything. Nice and tight. Okay, and grip the floor with your toes. All right, so that good punch. Again, you step long, and then slide back foot in, bang, and squeeze. All right. Also, when doing the last moves, which are the Shikodachi and your Shutoburai. Ankles under, and step, making sure you're looking, and then you want to get those hips and feet and knees, legs, everything, twist. Okay, and then step, trying to keep your body as close to this as possible, and twist again. And then same thing on the turn. So I'm here, the foot goes. A lot of people, I see them come up, stop here, and then step. There's no stop. Don't stop in the middle of the move. So you want to make sure, in and out, twist. And step, twist again. And then back to the weight. And city. Okay? See, any questions on that kata from anybody? Woo. Can't do that. No questions? I got to figure out the audio on this thing. Anyway, okay, let me try to adjust audio somewhere else here. Okay, I can hear that. If you all can hear feedback. Thanks. Not happy to hear it. Oh. I'd have to wear a headset for this not to do the feedback like that. So, but anyway, okay. All right. Now, if you don't know the kata after that, what you want to do is practice that kata as we go through next. Or if you want to try to catch on, be my guest. Okay. This is Pinyan Shodan. Now we're doing these out of order. That's number 2. That's how we teach it. We teach number 2 first because it is easier than number 1. Some styles actually do flip them to where our Pinyan Nidan is their Pinyan Shodan. And then their Pinyan Shodan, their Pinyan Shodan is the Pinyan Nidan. So they flip the 2. We have not changed the names because this is the way we do it in the Tobashi group, but we want you to understand that that's why it's Nidan and this one's Shodan. So first one, second one. We just did the second one. Now we're going back to the first one. Okay, see? Pinyan Shodan. Boy. Here we go. Now, turning to the cat stance again. Hand comes on top, this hand on top, the other hand. We want to make sure the backs of our hands are together. And then buck, and then inside, and rocking to the inside here and loading the next move. Step and slide, Heikodachi, hammer fist strike across. Look to the other side, same thing. Move this foot back slightly, turn, and put your left hand on top. The middle block is on the bottom. That block, and then block again, boom, under, blocking with this top hand, hitting with the bottom hand. That could be an uppercut strike, it could be a hammer fist sideways, either one. Step through, Heikodachi again, sideways, hammer fist. Okay, from there, look behind you over your shoulder, put your foot, knee, legs knee to knee. So this knee goes right behind that knee. All right, then turn and drop your elbow. And you're should be in a really good cat stance if you did that right. Okay, Maegeri, front kick, put it right back down. Turn and around, shoot okay. Okay, loaded with your hand clubbed between your shoulder and your ear, elbows together, this hand pointing where you're going. Now, hit. It stops right in front of your shoulder. And then point, load, twist. And step again, one more. One, hit. You go back up for room. Okay, step, spear. Boom. All right, from there, your back foot. Again, goes knee behind the knee toward a 45. And we'll look over the shoulder, turn, same shitoke again. Point, load, step. Other side. Foot comes in and out. Again, it doesn't stop here in the middle. You look in and out, twist. Okay, point, load, twist. Okay, I'm gonna get some room. Okay, we're going down the middle, but we're only gonna use a half front stance. Foot comes pretty much straight across and block, turning the body. So I'm trying to get this, my block's going that way, and what I want to do is turn my body the other way, okay, to what is a reverse rotation position. And then Maegeri, step, half stance again, reverse punch. So we're in a half front stance, okay? Do the same thing here. Drop the elbow and do the reverse rotation lock, kick, and half stance again, punch. Then from there, in, bring the hands in. Both hands are palm down. And then step. Long stance with a soeoke, a joined block. Like this, so here to here. Okay? And this is a long front stance. Then I'm going to look over the shoulder, turn the foot, again. Okay, step forward, turn that high block, look the other side, in and out, turn down block. And step again, here comes your sashite again, the punching block, or slipping punch. Keep the eyes there, step back. 1, 2, 3. See? Let's get ready. Boy. All right? So that is Pinan Shodan. And what I like to do is go back to Pinan Nidan for those that are practicing it. And we're going to do that backwards thing that I was talking about. And then do the same thing with Pinan Shodan. Okay? So I'm going to turn around backwards. Okay? Eyes up. Okay, Sudi. Here we go. Kata, Pinan Nidan. Good. And ready? Let's be a little bit quicker. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Turn. Hitch. Long stance. Knee. Sun. Down the middle. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Yeah. And turn. Hitch. Knee. Sudachi. Hitch, knee, sudachi. Down the middle, hitch, sliding punch, knee. Got to step back, here we go. Sun, shi, yeah. And then hand goes under, ready to turn, hitch, knee, step and twist. Look, hitch, knee. And keep the eyes there, so that you're going. 1, 2, 3. Sweep. Let's skate. Ready. Okay? I hope that helps. Kind of got that trick from a karate teacher, karate master years and years ago. And he was kind of one of the first to do it. And some people caught on. Then it seems like everybody lost it, lost that idea. So I'm bringing it back. And I think it's a neat way to do the kata so that you're doing it in the same direction I'm doing it. You're not having to try to reverse and look over the shoulder and try to figure out who's mirroring who or not mirroring who, that kind of thing. So it's a nice way for us to do the kata back and forth. Okay, let's go to Pinnan Shodan. Same thing. In the seat. Pinnan Shodan. Doi. Here we go. Ich, ni, san. Other side. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Shi, go. Spear. Yeah. Ich, ni. Ich, ni. Ich, down the middle. Half. Kick, half stance. Pitch, kick, half stance, now long. Yeah! Turn, look, and out, get on die. Knee, high block. Other side, each, knee, and away. Sweep, skate, ready. Okay? I'd love to show some bunkai. Anybody want to volunteer? Step up. All right. Now, we're going on to Pinnan Sandan. Again, if you don't know Sandan, and you like to kind of mess with it, try to get familiar with it, that's great. That's fine. Not a problem. If you want to continue with Pinnan Shodan, Pinnan Nidan, especially if you're new to them, please do. Please do. Okay, Sugi. Pinnan Sandan. Noi. Here we go, ready? Now, again, if Washidachi cat stance, middle block. Here comes the hard part. Toes together, knees together, and comes down, double block. Again, double block. So on that, what you want to make sure you do is the hands come together, and when I say that, both arms move to the inside. Meet in the middle, right about at the elbows. And the middle block is on the outside. As you block, coming in, outside as you block, like so. In, outside as you block. Those. Okay? Don't get into flipping it out, which I see a lot. And just make sure your hands cross in the right direction. Don't let your, trying to think how to do it wrong. Don't let your down block be on the outside. It's middle block on the outside. Okay? All right, so we were there. Then, we go to the shoulder, knee to knee again, cat stance. 1, and step. 1, 2. Down the middle, hitch, cat stance again, yokogi middle block. Step, spear. Now, looking over this shoulder, the foot comes halfway in and over, turn, hand down, behind back. Okay, looking over this shoulder. Okay, then from there, I'm going to get some distance. Okay, I'm going to step in, and this hand comes out as this hand goes across, and hammer fist. Okay, from there, shikurachi, and then I'm going to step, long step, and slide into sudachi, boom, and punch. Okay, instead of arcing, you're right there. All right, then back up. I'm going to take the back foot and bring it around and come to a Musubi position. So I'm like this, open toes, and trying to get, if I think of the 2 knuckles, right here, the 2 fingers, I'm trying to get that groove right on my hip bones, like that, so it kind of locks into place, almost like a ball and socket joint, okay? From there, I'm going to step in a straight line, Turn your cheek over, block with the elbow, hit with the hammer fist, and back. And I'm going to do 3 of those. So step, same line, block, hammer fist, back. 1 more, step, block. This time as the hammer fist goes out, the other hand comes to the side here at the same time. So I go here, boom. Then step up to Sudachi, punch, kia. All right, now, after that, here's what's going to happen. The foot's going to come in, toe to toe, out on a straight line to what's called Uchihachi Dachi, which is basically inner figure 8 stance. And I'm going to breathe. When I breathe, I'm trying to do tension breathing by pushing all the air out of my abdomen, of my lungs. I'm going to tighten up the hips, the legs, everything inside, grip the floor with the toes, and breathe out. So I've done that punch, boom, okay, ki, bring the foot in, out, breathe, okay? And you see I've taken the curvature where your back naturally kind of does that curve, I'm taking that out. So where this curve is right here at the belt, I'm going to go, and I'm going to make my back straight, like that, okay? Then from there, I'm going to get back to where I was. Here, I'm going to step on a straight line, a little bit wider stance to what's called Naifanchi Dachi. Naifanchi Dachi is toes in, knees in, about a shoulder width and a half apart, and then tighten up, okay? As I come around, I'm going to elbow and hook punch over my shoulder. Okay, so I'm doing this here, okay? As I do that, I'm looking straight ahead. Because I'm thinking somebody grabbed me from behind, and I'm just coming right into a stance, not even looking at them, just hitting right away. Now the next move, I'm going to take this leg, bring it in, and try to get my foot right up to the inside of my knee. Bring it in, over, and out, and slide. As I do that, this is called Namigai Shigeri, which means returning wave kick. In, over, again to Naifanchi Dachi. So I slide a grip right inside. So there's that inner tension. So it goes in, grip, like that. At the same time, my hands coming from this position, in, over, boom. And I'm looking behind me on the second one. All right? From there, to finish, I look forward. I step over, pull yoi, and subi. Okay? So I'm taking a little longer going through that just so that you can get one of those little fine details that are so important. Okay? Let's do it again. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and do it from the front, and then we'll do it from the back. Okay, subi, kata, kinyan-sama, yoi. Here we go, ready? And itch, me, san, shi, go, row, sheet, touch, kuza, cha, and itch, and knee, san, she, step, go, yeah, and slide in, over, breathe, and itch, look, knee, look, and yoi, look front, see, escape, ready. All right, good. Let's go backwards now. See? Here we go. Kinyan Sana. Yoi. Ready? Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Look. Itch. Knee. San. She. Go. Hiya! Reach. And reach. Knee. Sun. Chi. Hey! Step up, inch. Look, inch. Knee. Yeah. And go. See? Let's get ready. Boy, I got blinded there. Look to the side, look right into that light. Yikes. All right, let's see the dots. All right, good. I hope that felt good. Now let's go to the next one. P9 go down. We've got time for probably one more kata, and we'll pick up next time from that point on and go on through the next ones. Okay? By the way, just to let you know, on Wednesday night, we're going to have our beginner class. Then we're going to have a lecture class. Okay? Because we haven't done those in ages. All right? And a lot of this material, the really important stuff, we're going to put online as far as like genealogy charts and things like that, so that you guys have this stuff. Because you try to look for it in all kinds of different websites and places when you have a written test to do, and we want to make sure you got it. Okay? And again, it's one of those things that we've always wanted to do, just don't have the time. Okay? Because we're so busy running things like usual. Now, I'll do more time to say the least. So, but don't take it for granted. We are working our tails off to make sure that we keep you guys going, and most importantly, we keep you guys safe. Okay, because your safety, safety of the staff and instructors, that's number one, most important. Okay, sweet. Here we go. Kata, P9, go down. Go away. All right, here we go. Now, this one again, cat stance, all 5 P9s start with cat. Bring your hands in. Imagine you're doing a shutoki just like normal. Well, what you're going to do is just fold this hand out in the front. So the shuto hand going out here is on the inside, just like it normally would be. And then knee out, and you're doing your Haryuki open hand. And then other side, look, little step turn, and out. This hand's close to the eyebrow there, just above eye level, so I can see it. I don't want there, because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I can't see the opponent. I'm just above the eyes. Okay, look. Bring the hands in. X lock. Make sure the right hand's on top. The knees step up. Soyuki. Again, palms down to twist palms up. All right, then watch my hands. In, push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. So again, watch where I transform into that. My hand came across my other arm and then pushed out and twisted. Okay? Now this arm should be about a fist away from the body, straight across your body like that. Let me back up so you see. And here, my knees are bent, toes together. Look, I'm going to kick and hit with this hand. Same time, land and open the hand up to an elbow. All the way across. Then, same thing with this side. Watch. Toes together, hands crossed. Just breaking that down, okay? Then, when you do this kick, you want to try to get your turn as you do it. You don't want to kick straight from here because you're doing this kind of sideways front kick. All right, so you want to turn to standing foot. So you got to pivot. Boom. So you face the person here. Okay? And make sure that you're in total control of that foot. Kick, land. Okay? Too many people I say kick when they flop land. Okay? That's no good. Because what would happen if you went kick and then you need to go a different direction? Okay? You can do that if you pull foot back and keep your balance there. Instead of falling into position, you want to be able to kick and push into position quickly. And then make that hit. Okay? So we're there, boom, hit. Now, imagine I'm saying stop with the right hand. Left hand goes on top, back to back. I turn, Notice a little bit of stepping with that foot as I pivot. And here, okay, neck, block, okay, what's called passing block. And then kick, boom, hands rotate to a back fist. At the same time, the foot lands the length of a front stance, slides in, and at a 45-degree angle, boom, we back fist. This is my cross leg stance, close touch. I'm going to turn, middle block. Cat stance again. Kick, land, sudachi, punch, punch. Turn this side, block. Kick, land, punch, punch. Now, cat stance. Here we go. So here again, palms down, join hands block. Palms down, join hands block. Palms down, join hands block. Back up to the room. Now, the hands go straight in there. X. Okay, and my hands are going to close as I go, and knee strike. All right, from there, the foot goes across, turning, and it should go okay. And I look, foot comes in, step over, should go okay. Heel to toe step. Then the heel goes down, keep my eyes there, step back, 1, 2, 3. See, I'm done. Let's, okay, all right. Let's do that one time to the rear, all right? So, sweep, kata, pingan yonda,
What's pinang?
boy. Ready, reach, slow motion, Nick, breath breath, sun, 1, 2, she, and go. Step. Itch. Off the road. Knee. And sun. She. Hey. Turn. Itch. Kick. Touch, punch. Knee. Kick. Punch, punch. Down the middle. Here we go. Pull. Knee. Pull. Knee. Pull. Knee. X. Kick. And turn. Okay. Knee. In. Heel to toe. Oh. Then drop the heel. Step straight back. 1, 2, 3. Sweep. Escape. Ready. And you're one. All right. So we have gotten through 4 of Pinang Kata in about 40 minutes. And I don't want to cut it too close because next up is Shihan Ban with the Jiu-Jitsu class. So we're going to finish up, but I want to open it up to questions. So let me adjust